Problem, dragon is all the way over there. And he calls himself a northerner. What else am I supposed to call it? Also, I'm a rather posh northerner. Don't be snarky. It has many names in England. Yes. In small places of Somerset, it is known as a gym. Just made that up, honestly. In the far southeast, it is called a baguette. Oh wait, no, that's France. No, it's called a baguette in France. I've just realised I've done something stupid there. I don't need to do that. I could... Oh, wait a minute. No, I need to do that. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Donk! Right. There is a dragon flying out of that chasm. We must now go and find the dragon and shoot it, square in the face, with a bow and arrow. This is not to be mean. This is because Nintendo has told us that we must do this. Yep. That is a dragon. I mean, that's really well camouflaged. Yeah, could have said in the southwest it's called a pasty. That was the joke, Hoodlum. Chat, that was the joke. At least Stray Girl got it, I think. Either that or she was complaining at Hoodlum. Who knows? Don't see the big deal with the Cornish pasty. Cornish pasties are delicious. Hey, Farosh, sorry, I need to shoot your horn a little bit. Thank you. Right, there we go. So we've got the final things we need for the Fierce Deity armor. Maybe if I go from Cornwall and not... wait, maybe if I got one from Cornwall and not a Ginster's one, it would be decent. I think you could probably... Well, technically you can't call it a Cornish pasty if it's from anywhere other than Cornwall. It's like calling something Scotch. It has to come from Scotland. Or Parmesan has to come from Parmesan, or Champagne has to come from Champagne. So... yeah, you might be missing out. I don't know how much truth there is, but the crinkle crust around a Cornish pasty was designed for the miners. So when they've eaten it, they can just discard. They hold it because they're covered in coal dust. They hold the pasty by the crinkly little crust around the top of it, and then when they've finished eating it, they can just throw the crust away because it'll be obviously covered in coal dust. Tell you what, to save me having to travel to that shrine each time, and because I've got one spare, I'm going to place a travel medallion down. There we go. Makes my life easier for doing all this now. Da-da-da-da. Right, Fierce Deity. Oh! Yeah. I need rupees. Right, okay, well, we can't do this one just yet. was actually a lot of tin mines in Cornwall. Oh, was it? Oh, right. Tin miners, then. Well, either way, the dirt and the muck on their hands. Thought it was coal. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not a geologist. I work in IT. Closest I get to the Earth is by touching the silicon of a motherboard. Ezio will love what the Final Fantasy Fan Fest will do on Stage 2 later. Is it a bunch of Makote girls dancing? Because I would be happy with that. Or the Dragon Girls. I'd also be happy with that. Or Halbrand giving a... Hildebrand, even. Giving a speech about the gentlemanly pursuits of croquet and wearing a monocle. By the way, Square Enix, I didn't nearly say Sony, I'm perfectly honest. If you wish for a voice actor to voice the noble detective Hildebrand, my services are available for the nominal fee of £5 and a small bottle of whiskey. For some reason, pot noodles were made. No, I don't need to be paid in pot noodles. We'll ignore that. Mahjong! Ooh. Although that might be a myth from the pot noodle advert and just a they just nicked cup ramen. Probably just nicked cup ramen. Right, now we have things to do. We need rupees. There was something else I was going to try and do, but I can't remember what it is now. Oh well, to Kakaraku, we'll go and get some more arrows, and then we will venture off into the wastes of the tundra and sort ourselves out with... Yeah, there we go. Some more rupees. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've got the Radiant set that I need to buy as well. Ugh. Yeah, we just stole cup. No, no, no. That might be close enough to it. I just at the corner of my eye, I saw a star fragment falling to Earth, and we're gonna need some of those. So. What? Okay, maybe I imagined a shooting star? Either that or I warped faster than it actually hit the ground and therefore it didn't properly spawn in. But for years and years, people in the UK have been eating a butchered version of ramen by making the likes of doner kebab flavour. No. I should have put a marker on the map, shouldn't I? Well, too late to worry now. I had some very nice ramen when I was in the Tokyo Dome Mall place when I was in Tokyo. Very nice. Is that anywhere near any shrine? Is it near a sky island? It is near a sky island, right. Well, we'll use the sky island and just drop down then. From what I hear, if you want the best ramen in Japan, go north. I did not go north, but I had a limited amount of time in Japan. Fine. Right. Do this then. Can't just do that then. There's also a hot spring. Nice. I don't know. I can imagine Ezio with a sword on his back, sitting on a mountaintop, softly playing a flute. I would love that. I don't know how to play the flute, but I would love that. It makes me think of a character from League of Legends, actually. Yasuo? Yasuo? Began with a Y, I remember that much. Yasuo. I used to play him, actually. He had a really awesome moveset. We're going back a few years now, obviously. Wait, what? I get an extra star fragment. Is that like 2 star fragments available now, or is it just took so long to find the other one that the game's glitched out and it starts just spawning star fragments at random? You can play an ocarina. A flute is very similar. I can indeed play an ocarina. Though the Ocarina of Time I've got, I'm not very good at playing. Because I'm not very good with the accent holes. That is a fox. I thought that was a star fragment. The game literally just like spammed 3... No, never mind, found it. 3 different star fragments. Right next to that one. Don't question good fortune. That is a point, actually. Well, I missed the first star fragment, so we won't worry about that. But I've got a star fragment from jumping off the island, and I've got a 3rd star fragment that I've got sat there just waiting for me. So technically, that should be 3 star fragments in my inventory, and therefore I could upgrade 1 piece of gear. I'm not going to, but I could. Oh dear. I've spawned in underground. But I've still got time. So what big games do you recommend? The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. This is a big game. If you're insane, it's the perfect game. Right, no, seriously, Ocarina of Time... Not Ocarina of Time. Well, I mean, I do recommend Ocarina of Time, but would it count as a big game? Arkham City. Arkham City is a big game if you try and do a full completion of it. Yakuza 0, fantastic game. Kiwami 2, one of my favourite games. Yakuza Kiwami 2, one of my favourite games. What other long games? The Outer Worlds, fantastic. I love The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is one of my favourite games of all time. Fallout New Vegas, another awesome big game. Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know what? Not as big as Tears of the Kingdom, but certainly a very good game. Good size, especially if you don't do all 900 Korok seeds because you're insane. I now own that. Tears of the Kingdom, awesome, unless you mean the Outer Worlds. Also awesome, unless you mean Arkham City. Very much awesome. Though trying to do a full completion run on the bloody Steam Deck is a pain in the neck because I've come this close to finishing one of the hardest campaign challenge maps in the game. And every time it errors out and I have to go back to the beginning. Top of the World Extreme in the campaign is a pain in the neck because on the campaign maps you have modifiers, so you can either get a positive, or you have positive and negative, and you have to use all of them in the span of the 3 campaign missions. And one of them is that you have stupid. One of the modifiers is it puts you on 1 HP. You can't use that in the combat unless you're like perfect at combat, and I'm not. So the moment you get hit, it's a game over, and you only get 3 retries. So you have to use it on top of the world extreme, which means that you have to meet the criteria, the Riddler challenges of shooting an armored thug into another armored thug using an electrical charge, which is painful. You have to also use a cluster grenade to freeze 3 different guards at the same time. Rather awkward. And if you're not careful, the guards will shoot you, which means it's an instant game over. I hate it. And there's a signal jammer, so you can't use your detective mode to see where they all are unless you're lucky enough that you get the first 2 achievements. Then you can pull the other guy over the edge before anyone sees you, and then you get that. Oh well. What big multiplayer games? What's multiplayer? Oh, seriously, though, I don't know. Mario Kart? I don't play multiplayer games. Well, I say that. Halo Infinite. I have enjoyed playing Halo Infinite. If you want big multiplayer games, Final Fantasy XIV. Fantastic game. I really need to play more of it. Fantastic game. Oh, the creator of Fallout is consulting the Outer Worlds too. Ooh. Wait, Bethesda Fallout or Obsidian Fallout? I might have a cave on on 14 at some point. Have to cave. Well, given Earthheart is, I think Earthheart's a big player of Final Fantasy 14, isn't he? No, OG Fallout. Oh, the old Fallout. Oh, now that is interesting. Where was I? Oh. Right, yes, I need to go and farm to Bantha moose meat again. But yeah, I mean, I don't play that. Interplay, that's who they are, yes. But yes, I don't play that many multiplayers, shockingly enough. I had fun when I joined one of Blue's streams and we were playing Lethal Company. Right up until she drops a ladder on me head without me expecting it. Right, what's going to happen with this portal here? And I'm dead. There's a clip of that somewhere. Don't know, if you're looking for a fun multiplayer on stream, you could always try the multiplayer mode of Super Mario Wonder. That strikes me as being quite entertaining. Would love to see Mr. Kevin Final Fantasy 14. Well, if he needs a free company, we've got a very nice one that you can join. I really need to put a bot command in for people to join the free company, actually. Or at least get some sort of link to it. There is Darby a Tabantha Moose. Come on, Epona. We got moose to hunt. Pretty beefy for a free trial. There's that as well. Found a moose. Well, this will pretty much be the end of the rest of the stream now. Hold on, opponent. Just need to collect some arrows. those more arrows or just a bow? It's just a bow. Okay. I must admit, the temptation to just use a duplication glitch on diamonds for the sake of saving time in rupee farming is ever increasing. When you consider how many rupees we need, how much farming we're going to have to do for them. Either that or I just start loading this game up whenever I have a free moment and doing a bit of Dabantha Moose farming. Don't worry, Senko, you're safe. Oh! Well, that was rude. Go. Yeah, you better run. Perfect. The first, move second. Oh. I'm willing to craft armor for people once I'm back within maybe 3 months. Get you through the EW if you got the expansions. I'm still on a Realm Reborn. And I will be for a long time yet. Especially considering that I'm very much enjoying playing through Hildebrand's stuff. I need to crack on with Hildebrand, I must admit. Unfortunately, now that I'm back at work, that may be a bit tricky. Especially even more so when I'm back, considering I'm back at training next week. You can run, but you can't hide, Mr. Burr. Sorry. Yeah, the Hildebrand stuff in the Realm Reborn is long. Does that mean that the Hildebrand stuff in all the other expansions is really short? Because if that's the case, I'm going to be really sad. Because I'm absolutely adoring the Hildebrand stuff. Probably the best part of the game for me so far. In the game of already great moments. Hildebrand for the Scions of the Seven Dawn, dang it. I need a gentleman investigator. It was kind of short in HW, but I don't know about the rest. Stray? Yes, Stray, save me. Please, tell me Hildebrand's gonna be okay. You actually have to do the Hildebrand stuff in order to do the level 90 relic. There is a lot more. Yes! I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I want to see more Hildebrand. Hildebrand's amazing. I want to buy a monocle now. All because of Hildebrand. Not only that, but I have an idea for a couple of redeems. Both involving a monocle. One involving Sherlock Holmes, the other one just involving poetry. His father is a better character in my opinion. Oh, his father is absolutely amazing. One of the best cutscenes I've seen in a game for a long time was the introduction of Hildebrand's father. It reminded me of some sort of parody of Dragon Ball Z. It was awesome. Oh. And the card. Oh, I remember the card. Oh, that was awesome. That was also awesome. But not as better as the second card. I just lost my second demon bow. Oh, crumbs. Right, I'm going to have to go and farm demon bows at some point. That's going to be unfortunate. These are going to freeze now, aren't they? Right. Okay, opponent, we've got a hunt. Oh, just wait. HW is even better. Is an even better treat if you would play Final Fantasy IX. I have not. Oh, the bird's gone. I have not. Hopefully Ellie's in it. I think it's Ellie. Ellie. Can't remember now. It is Ellie. Marvellous. Hopefully she's still in it. I really like her. And not because she's very cute. Yeah, okay, it might be a little bit because she's very cute. The purple-haired one, I think. She wears a hat. I think she has a thing for the other detective, but... Eh. Right. I have no interest in fighting you, but I also don't want to be put into a snowstorm or some other weird thing, so goodbye. I spy a dragon. I believe it's the light dragon. I don't need to worry about that for the moment, no. No, 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 Minoru. These meat freeze because of you. Right. I will leave that Lazophos to its own devices. Oh, and I saw something killable over here. I did. There's a moose. Eco Carol. Who? Don't know who that one is. Great, I've got Welcome to Ezio stuck in my head now. Well, it gets rid of the Wellerman, I suppose. How am I up to? 20. Ah, we've still got a long way to go, friends. And we've got to cook all of it. And sell all of it. I've got a hearty salmon. Goodbye. Oh. Good job. I love my spirit friends. Right. Yes, Mr. Kev. Join us! Join us in the Vortex! Join us! We have cat maids. Well, technically they're called retainers. But they are all waifu, and they are all Neku girls. Quote, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Quote? Whatever. Cat girls. There's even dancing girls. Dancing cat girls in one of the cities that I may or may not have sat and watched for longer than I probably should have. Makote. I know how it's spelled. I just don't know how to say the word. That's another Eager clan, isn't it? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Thank you, Tolan. Didn't even need to do anything. Just run around in circles and my friends will shoot them in the head instead. No tail. Game. Just don't do what I did and watch a random lady sexy dance in the game, pissing off whoever her partner was for watching. Wait, what? Oh yeah, you can get married in that game as well. Interestingly enough. It was at the Golden Saucer. Ah, I'm trying to avoid the Golden Saucer at the minute. On the simple principle that if I do go near the Golden Saucer, I will start playing Mahjong and I will not get anything else done for a while. Well, right in the head, right in the heart. I assume that's where its heart is. Oh, I know a couple that you met and married in game and then later on in real life as well. Aw, that's sweet. We were waiting on someone, and while waiting, a woman was sexy dancing, so I watched a little, and some dude was adamant about blocking me for seeing. Technically, that doesn't matter if he blocks you, though, right? Because all that does is he just blocks you, and then that's it. What? That was a bit weird, but okay, sure. Oh, I don't know. 24. Oh, God, Bennett, we're going to be at this for a while. Oh, blimey. Right. $234 normal meat. How are you expected to make enough rupees in this game to actually do all of the armor, or even most of the armor? It seems kind of excessive that whatever I've done in the game, I've not seemed to do enough of to actually get enough rupees to do all of the armor upgrades. Weird. I mean, I could start selling things, but I don't know what I actually need at the moment. So if I sell something, I could risk shooting myself in the foot later on down the line. Perhaps I've not managed that already, if I'm perfectly honest. Well. Oh, my Demon King bow is badly damaged as well. Marvellous. Eee. Right, if nothing else, I should at least have easily enough to meet the 1,500 rupees that I need to actually finish up the Fierce Deity set. The rest of it is literally just spending the next 10 minutes cooking everything up so I can sell it to Beetle. But will there be any cheeses for these Mises? No. No, there will not. For they, unfortunately, met an untimely demise at the end of my bow.